the wealth ritual so powerful? It survived 3,000 years. What if I told you that one simple wealth ritual, performed in silence without gold, banks, or numbers, was powerful enough to survive 3,000 years? A ritual practiced by kings, merchants, and entire civilizations. A system so effective that when it disappeared, empires collapsed soon after. And the most shocking part? This ritual still exists today, but almost no one realizes they're ignoring it. Travel back with me, not to Wall Street, not to Silicon Valley, but to ancient Mesopotamia around 1000 BCE, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates. This was the birthplace of writing, law, contracts, and money itself. Here stood Babylon, an ancient empire of massive walls, golden temples, and merchants who controlled trade routes across the known world. They had no stock markets, no digital wallets. Yet Babylon became one of the wealthiest civilizations in human history. And behind their wealth was a ritual, simple, repeatable, and sacred. Babylonian merchants lived by strict routines. Every transaction was carved into clay tablets, every debt recorded, every gain respected. But there was something deeper than accounting. At the end of each trading cycle, sometimes daily, sometimes monthly, Babylonian traders gathered privately, not to celebrate, not to spend, but to separate. They divided their earnings the same way every time. One portion for living, one portion for trade, and one portion, never touched, set aside before anything else. This wasn't budgeting, it was ritualized discipline. In Babylon, this act had spiritual meaning. They believed wealth was a living force, and if not respected, it would abandon you. This ritual wasn't optional. Merchants who broke it lost trust. Families who ignored it fell into debt slavery. Wealth in Babylon was not luck, it was obedience. Here is the ritual that survived 3,000 years. Pay yourself first, before life takes its share. Babylonians believed money had a natural order. Break the order, and wealth collapses. Before food, before luxury, before generosity, before risk. A fixed portion, often 1/10, was removed immediately and protected. This portion did three things. First, it trained discipline. You learned to live below your means, not by force, but by habit. Second, it created capital. That reserved wealth funded future trade, emergencies, and opportunity. Third, and most important, it changed identity. You were no longer someone who spent money. You became someone who owned surplus. This ritual later appeared again, in Hebrew law as the tithe, in Roman merchant guilds, in medieval trade houses, even in modern wealth books, disguised as saving or investing. But in ancient times, it wasn't advice, it was law. Here's the twist history rarely tells you. Babylon didn't fall because of war alone. It fell after financial discipline collapsed. As wealth grew, rituals weakened. Merchants borrowed instead of reserving. Kings debased currency. Spending replaced structure. Clay tablets show rising debt, defaults, loss of trust. When the ritual died, so did the empire. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Modern society did the same thing. We earn first, spend immediately, and hope something is left. Ancient peoples secured the future before enjoying the present. We reversed the order. That's why wealth feels impossible today. Not because money is scarce, but because discipline disappeared. You don't need Babylonian gold. You don't need ancient temples. You need the ritual. Before rent, before subscriptions, before impulse spending, remove a portion, small, consistent, protected, not for emergencies alone, but to change your relationship with money. Ancient wealth wasn't built by earning more. It was built by keeping order. And the truth is, every wealthy system today still follows this ancient law. Quietly. Banks do it. Governments do it. Corporations do it. Only individuals were taught to forget. If you want more forgotten wealth systems, ancient money rituals, and timeless financial wisdom hidden by history, subscribe to Ancient Wealth, because the future of money was written thousands of years ago, and those who rediscover it win. The old world knew something we forgot.